Hey Royals, this is Mademoiselle Mosley again. I hope everybody is doing fine tonight. I am. Look, a lot of us have learned a lot of things in life, and we've learned them the wrong way. And we've been taught the wrong way by the people whom maybe think it's the right way. But as you grow and learn, you're supposed to get wise. Not in your own eyes, but wise in the eyes of the Lord. Because something is done one way and it's not beneficial, why would you continue to do it? And I'm not talking about beneficial, I'm talking about finances. I'm talking about beneficial to your life and those lives that you are over or around you. But let me get a little deeper. Let's say you've been doing a job for years. Whatever that job is, mother, father, you could be a job is not just out there a 9 to 5. Your job at home as a parent or as a sibling, as a grandfather, a grandmother, a aunt, whatever it is that you do in your daily life. Okay, just say you've been doing a job for years. But when you were orientated, they taught you wrong. Orientation is just how something starts off, how you begin to learn to do a certain thing, how a certain thing is being done. Okay? Whatever that is. So now that I've been taught wrong, I have to be reorientated. And that's when you start living your life for me, for the great I am. You learn that a lot of people have taught you things out of their hurt and pain or out of their lack. So when they teach you out of their lack, you don't get the fullness of the picture. You just get the part that they didn't get. So they're teaching you how to get it. Let me get a little deeper. So be reorientated on the way it should have been done in the first place. It's going to take time to retrain the brain on something that was deemed as truth. So now you got to retrain your thought pattern on how it was done in the first place. That's kind of difficult. That's kind of difficult to retrain your brain to find out what you've been taught is a lie. Or maybe we could take it down a little bit less than a lie, but some things people know it's a lie or a misguide. You've been misguided in how you are orientated and taught to do something. Now you have to retrain your brain to do the same thing differently. You know what I'm saying? Be a mother, but differently. Be a father, but differently. And just because something works doesn't mean it will work. I'm going to get a little deeper on what I just said. Because the wrong way may seem easier because that's how you've always done it. You know, you've always, put the tire on this way, but you didn't think that being that you put the tire on this way, yeah, still, you still can drive, but the drive wasn't smooth and the car probably was shaking a little bit, or you took a chance of, breaking your whole axle because it wasn't balanced. But that's the way I've always put on a tire, because maybe the person who taught you how to put on the tire didn't know how to put it on right either. We hate to be wrong. You can be wrong, just get it right. It's okay being wrong. Just get it right. So let me get a little deeper. Like I said, because that's the way you've always done it. But it's actually not being done right. Just because it works out right for you does not mean it's not wrong. Oh, this is how your grandpa raised me, and I don't think you're not too good to be raised the same way, but it ain't right. It don't matter what somebody did and how they did it. You know that ain't right. So you gonna pass on wrong just to get along? No. You gonna pass on wrong just to get along. No, that's not how we're supposed to do things. If you find out something is wrong in your life, you're supposed to get it right. That means it blesses your children and your grandchildren. And see, I spoke about this before. That's how curses continue to live on in families, and you see sickness and disease and poverty. And then when I talk about poverty, I'm not talking about just financial, because some people could be rich and be impoverished minded, thinking because they've established a certain type of status quo. No, that's not how things are done. But you can do things how you want to do them and live how you want to live. But can you take the repercussions that's coming with that living? Because it's coming. Just like when you put a seed in the ground, what you put down, gonna come up. People be, and I had talked to someone I counseled a while back, about a couple of weeks ago, and they was telling me about somebody was trying to defame their name in some aspect. But I'm going to tell you something about defamation of character. When people defame your character, usually people defame your character because they have no character. Because if you had character, you wouldn't have time to defame anybody else's, because you would be attending to your own character. And that's what I told her. I said, let people defame you. They're making you famous, defaming you. They're making you famous. If you think about all the people that's famous, people done talked about them, but it ain't stopped them from being famous. It ain't stopped them from driving and living and doing and loving and giving. The only thing defamation stops is the person who is defaming the person. You will never get where you need to be because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. And that's the results that's going to come to you. So stop putting 5 on it when you ain't got 10. You're going to need that 5 for yourself. So I hope that helped y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, get it before it gets you. I'm out.